Of the 4 brand new products featured in today's video, 100% of them are new. That is, except for the 25% of them that kind of aren't. There's a story there. There's always a story. And you'll see today with me, Rebecca, I am a fashion and beauty editor who has worked in the trenches of fashion and beauty journalism for over 20 years with some of the biggest names in the industry. And I have brought not fit for print beauty here, so you have a kind of live beauty magazine to flip through every day or so here on YouTube. All right, let's get started and let me explain the snafu that happened. I have no one to blame but myself. I will blame my non-existent staff, but it really is, unfortunately, just me. We have all sorts of new products and I got all excited, my staff got all excited when ordering. So I'll tell you what we got today. We got 2 new Gucci Glow highlighters. We're going to talk all about that today. That's new. We got a new limited edition Hermes Rouge lip shine, which I'm really excited about. It's very pretty. Their lip shines are really pretty. This is a limited edition one. And then Hermes released some brand new Hermes Ombres de Hermes eyeshadow quartets. And I was so excited I went and grabbed one of the new ones. It's not new. It's new to me though. It's new to me. I'll explain when we get there. But everything else is new. And I am so happy to have you here today. Everything we talk about is going to be down below in the description bar for you to peruse, and they'll also be, where available, up here on the screen in YouTube shopping, so you can kind of click on them while the video is going. That's kind of nice. All right, so let me tell you what we got, and then we're going to do a demo to kind of get this look. I've changed the look around a little bit from the demo, but we will discuss it. Okay, so let me just explain my mistake first, my staff's mistake first. So like I said, Hermes came out with some new eyeshadow quartets. They're $108, which is a pretty penny, but it's Hermes. You know, it's not the cost of a Birkin, but it's kind of a Birkin price for an eyeshadow quartet, to be honest with you. They're refillable, they're beautiful. I only had one from before, and you know, you have to be careful. Sound off down below if you've noticed this. Sometimes when I'm in Sephora, I know I have to kind of like hold court and politely, because you know I'm always polite. This is kind of who I always am. I'm just a nice person. So I'm always really nicely kind of schooling, I hate to say this, the staff about what's new and what's coming up nicely. So usually I know more, but if you haven't noticed, sometimes the websites themselves can be misleading because this stuff is confusing, especially the European luxury makeup. It comes to different countries, different times. Sometimes it even changes the name. Some of the shades aren't available. So good old Nordstrom, that I looked at the Hermes quartets, had new above every single one of them. And I was like, these are all new. My staff was like, oh, that's a pretty one. So my staff picked up the Ombres Pateles, the petal one. Isn't this pretty? It's not new. Isn't it pretty? So Michelle Bernstein, from Michelle Bernstein Beauty. Do you guys know Michelle's channel? I'll link it down below. Michelle's like, which one of the new, what did you get for the new Hermes? And I told her, and she's like, I think I have that one, not a new one. I'm like, oh no, it's new. It says new on Nordstrom. She's like politely going, like this, the DM version of this. Right, Michelle? And so I went and looked, and not only is it not new, it's number 1. It's the 01. Can't be new when you're the first, right? So new to me, it's really pretty, and we're going to look at it because I bought it. I don't plan on returning it because it's really pretty. It was $108, but yeah. So I'm sure that the actual new ones are really pretty, but this one is new to me. All right, everything else is actually new. Okay, so we're also going to take a look at this limited edition lip shine. This is the 3 Beige Glossé, and it's kind of a golden shade. It's $79, which is crazy money. Not crazy, crazy. It gets an extra syllable. But their lip shines, their lip products are really nice, and they've also got the matte and the light matte. And I was just like, you know, I'm not buying out everything that Hermes does. If I did, maybe I would have known what's new and what isn't. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't. It's beautiful makeup. But yeah, it's very expensive. I'll tell you the most exciting new thing, though, here is this Gucci Glow highlighter. Everyone's excited about that. They're $59, also a pretty penny. We are just luxury coming out of our ears. And they have made 5 shades of this very, very pretty highlighter that can be used, of course, on the cheeks. It could be used as a blush topper. It could be used on eyes, nose, lips, body. Now, any highlighter that you buy could also be used there. It's not like we need Gucci's permission, but it is kind of nice when they say that the formula is also kind of specifically for that, which is very nice. There is no scent, which is a real relief from Gucci, because usually their stuff, like their bronzer, I gotta like, you know, wear some sort of a mask and cough. You know, it is really heavily scented. These are not. And the shades are really interesting. So I picked up Lilac. All of this is going to be swatched, including the eyeshadow palette that's only new to me. Maybe it's new to you too, right? High five if it is. And the Solar Gold I got. So I got 2 of the 5 shades because they're $59 each. I was so excited when I was buying all these new releases on Nordstrom. It would be nice if I had verified the, you know what, just because it says new, don't trust the store. This is the moral of the story. Especially if you're a journalist who's supposed to fact check things, Rebecca. I have no excuse. I have no excuse. Okay, so we got Solar Gold and we've got Lilac. I just thought they were really interesting, the shades. You know, for a gold, this is a really nice, it's not too yellow of a gold. I just thought it was really, really pretty. And we're going to look at these too. I also picked up from Nordstrom the new Byredo Satin Lipstick. We'll look at that in another video. We were kind of a little crowded in this one, but I'll get that Byredo in probably in the next video. Let's take a look at some ingredients here. First of all, here are the ingredients on the Hermes Quartet, which is not really new, but new to me, and the Lip Shine. You might have to freeze that screen. And then go ahead and freeze on that Gucci Glow Highlighter. Ingredients. Please keep in mind that as shades change, sometimes ingredients change. It just happens. How about some swatches? First of all, here in studio lighting, we have that new to Rebecca Hermes Petals Quartet, followed by, and you won't really see it very well inside, the new Lip Shine in that limited edition 03 Beige Glacé. And then we have the Gucci Glow Highlighter in Solar Gold and Lilac. But you're going to see it even better outside in the warm California sunshine. There's our Hermes Quad, new to me. The limited edition Beige Glacé Lip Shine. The highlighter in Solar Gold and Lilac. This highlighter is really pretty. The formula is really nice. We're going to talk about it a little more in the demo. But it is very, very nice. It's just, albeit very expensive. You know, the gap narrows between drugstore makeup and luxury makeup all the time. And drugstore and high-end would be like Charlotte Tilbury, Pat McGrath, and most of the Sephora brands would be considered high-end. This stuff on the table in front of us today is definitely luxury. But as that gap narrows, I can see where people say this stuff isn't worth the money, but it's still going to get you on packaging, luxury feel, pulling it out of your bag and looking chic. There is something to that. Don't poo-poo it because there's something to it or nobody would buy this stuff. And I fall prey to it too. I mean, this is pretty. And, you know, the beauty industry is prone to giving a second look to things that are pretty, that are chic, that are sophisticated, you know, that look nice. It's the same as a designer handbag, you know. And I don't know where those comparisons end. I've always said this, you know, people say, why would you have a Gucci handbag when you could have a Coach handbag? Why would you have a Coach handbag when you could have a handbag from Target? And why would you have a handbag from Target when you can have one from Walmart? And frankly, why would you have one from Walmart when you can just throw yourself in that stuff in a hefty bag? So these kind of comparisons, you know, I'm not your bank manager. I cannot tell you what to spend or not to spend. I will say, however, if you're going to buy the new Hermes Quartet, just make sure it's new. Oh, thankfully I have Michelle set me straight. Thanks, Michelle. All right, let's go ahead and go to the demo and try all this really pretty but really expensive stuff on. Stay right there. Let's do an eye look first with this new, to me, eyeshadow palette. It's a pretty one. I didn't have it. I thought it was new. Forgive me, but let's try it on because maybe you don't have it either. I don't know. I'll be real quick with it because, you know, chances are you've seen it reviewed. So I'm going to take this shade here and just put it over the eyes. Oh boy, honestly, I was like, no, it's new. It said new at the, but it's here and it's pretty. So we're going to use it. This is a reference number 15 brush for those of you who might want to know or are playing along at home. I like these purpley browns. That's really pretty. I first checked to make sure I didn't already have it because I thought, wouldn't that be something? I don't already have it, so it's new to me. And maybe to you also. Okay, so let's just do a quick look with it. One that I'm actually not mad at. That's very pretty. I have a wedding to go to this weekend, and it's like a dreaded one. Have you ever had like a dreaded wedding? I hope they're not watching this. Dread wed. Of family members that are not well liked. My family doesn't watch my videos, so I think I'm safe. If not, I'm playing with fire. All right, let's go into this pink one. And so maybe I'll wear this eye look to that. You're going to go, if they watch this, Rebecca, you won't be invited still. Oh, I welcome that. These are just not nice people. It's one of those obligations. So think of me this upcoming weekend. And it's going to be like crazy hot. You guys know, if you've been with my channel, I hate the heat. So it's going to be like well over 100 degrees. And these people are just terrible people. But they're family. So do not get me started. But this is a pretty eye look, huh? Maybe I'll like the eye look I'm wearing if I wear this one. It's not new though. How about this shade right here? Let's put this into, here's our little, oh, this is really pretty. I actually like this palette better than I got, which one did I get? Modoris, does that make sense? Did I pronounce it correctly? When it first came out, and I could have gotten this one. So I thought this was new, but it's new to me. Okay, that's pretty. All right, we're done with the eyes. I gave it kind of short shrift, but I'm like, oh, I bought it. We're going to use it. And I'm keeping it. I'm not going to return it or anything, but oh, we're going to use it. Okay. Maybe I'll eventually get one of the new ones. I do know that this is new, as I told you. So let's go ahead and try on this Lip Shine. It's limited edition. And it's either, oh, this is a really pretty gold. I didn't know if it was going to be like a concealer lip shine. Their lip shine, these lip products from Hermes are really nice. And this is a really pretty wearable gold. Usually you can't see gold. Hopefully you could see this in the swatches outside. Does that show? And with a little bit of lip liner, like maybe a pink lip liner, wouldn't that be pretty? That is really, really pretty. I don't know if I'll wear it to the Dread Wed, but okay, now we do know that that lip shine is new, and we do know that our Gucci Glow highlighters are new. Okay, so there's 5 shades. As you know, I got this kind of solar gold, which is listed as warm gold here on the back of it. And I bought 2 refers out. So here's an 18. And we'll try this on. Oh, this is a really pretty formula. Okay, so let's put this one on here, and we'll put the other one on the other side. And this would be, again, really pretty on eyes, on the body, the nose. We could put this over the lips, and let's try that, in fact, because this gold shade, now I'm going to really overdo this. I kind of put it on almost like a blush topper. I just want you to be able to see it. And I'm actually going to just take my finger here and put a little bit of it over this lip balm, because the lip balm is golden. Oh, I like that together. It's a bit much, but I do like it. It's pretty. It's very golden. Very summery. I don't know if it goes with the eye look. But I mean, we're just trying stuff on. Okay, let's try on this lavender, which is really probably not my shade. It's a little cool toned for me. But I thought it would be really pretty with that YSL blush of the same kind of tone, you know? Or it would just be overkill. Let's see what we think. Let me try it on this cheek. Oh, now this goes with the eye look that I put together a lot nicer. And I love this formula. So this is... Okay, so here is this kind of, I want to call it lavender, but it's lilac. There we go. It's a lilac shade. And this is the golden shade. And you saw these swatches pretty good outside. Again, can go on. And with my eye look, the lip look kind of goes with this cheek. But this cheek here, the highlighter really goes well with the eye look. I'm not really putting together a cohesive look. We're just trying the products on. And with the Hermes, I mean, I wish I had gotten a new one. At least Michelle told me, right? Michelle's like, that's not new. And in fact, because this isn't a new eye look at all, we can go ahead and take this Gucci in the Lilac and let's just put a little bit of it on the eye. I'm not ruining some new palette that you guys haven't seen. And look at that, when you blend it in with the cheeks. So you can do that too. I could have done this even if I didn't have anything on the eyes, in the inner corner, or, I mean, it just kind of blends it with the cheek, not with the lips or the gold here. You know, got a few different looks going on there. But that's very, very, very pretty. Now, I enjoy this formula. Is this Gucci formula glittery? Well, yes and no. It's more mirrored than glittery. There's certainly no big flakes of glitter or any fallout or anything like that. It's more of a mirrored, or I like to say foiled look. And that's very pretty. It doesn't have any texture or anything like that to it. It does not feel wet. It's definitely a powder. It's not kind of clay-like or anything. It has a nice, interesting feel to it, though. In the pan, it does kind of like give back a little bit. Not like a MAC cheek, you know, the Glow Play where it presses in like clay. It's not like that, but it definitely has a really soft, almost cream feel. Definitely powder, not even cream to powder. Not too sparkly at all, but very much of a mirrored shine, which even when I say that that's going to eventually kind of tame and go away, it never does. I stopped predicting that years ago, that we would ever have, years ago, I was like, people are going to get sick of this mirrored highlight on their face, and we're not going to have it anymore. And I have just been so wrong that I have stopped predicting it. They're very pretty. I know no one needs a new highlighter, but the shades are interesting actually in this Gucci highlighter. And if you are interested in picking one up, $59, it ain't cheap. But if you are, I don't think you'd be disappointed. This one's a little out there. If you've got fair skin though, light hair, it's not really my shade, but yeah, it's pretty. And this one, I like it. The fun of it using on eyes and as a highlight, maybe even the lips. Again, a little bit of an out there Space Cadet look, but this is the Space Cadet who bought the not new Hermes eyeshadow palette thinking it was new, so I have no leg to stand on. And I'm sure the new Hermes shades are beautiful. Will we ever know? Oh, I might pick one up, maybe, and include it in a multi-product release. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I don't know. I also got the Byredo satin lipstick. That's new, so hopefully I got a new shade there. Honestly, what is wrong with my staff? It's my staff. I need to fire them all. I don't have a staff. I don't have a staff. If I did, though, they'd all be fired because they are sleeping on the job over there. Can't get good help, even when it's yourself, So a big thumbs up on the Gucci Gold highlighters. They're beautiful. None of us need them, but they're absolutely beautiful. And the packaging is beautiful. And they don't have any sort of ridiculous fragrance to them. Thank you, Gucci. A beautiful, beautiful lip shade, which we know Hermes lips are great. And hey, let's visit with an old Hermes palette because I bought it. All right, so tell me your thoughts. Did you pick up the right Hermes palette or not? Did you fall for the Nordstrom saying new above all of them? Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure that you share this video and like it. Hey, the biggest compliment that you can give to me is subscribing to this channel because it helps me grow. So I'd very much appreciate if you did that. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.